And Musée d'Orsay last on the rail. Cardrona is the leader by a length on Jessie Janet. Aquazura's on the inside, but under the stickers, Cardrona found a couple. Publicist gets into the clear, but spots the leader 3 lengths from upscale. Cardrona drifting out to the middle of the track is nicely clear. Has gone further in front, 3.5 upscale. Then Publicist. Cardrona leads with 1:20 to go. Upscale is green, closing a bit, but won't make it in time. And Cardrona, right out in the middle at the end, won the race. Wanted to lug right up the track. It was clear of traffic and it's broken the maiden. Cardrona beat Upscale, Publicist and Aristotle. That's your first 4. Then You Bet I Am, Jessie Janet, Aqua Attack. Next in is Show and Go from Musée d'Orsay, Luna Lady, and the last 2 in Aquazura, back in company with Nifty. Yippee-Io's trying to push into the clear from Zarafa, and then came Miss Burgundy, Miss Scandinavia looking for a run, and Lafroig is behind them. She's Gallant's made the lead, margin is a length. On the outside, Severin under the whip, still trying to push out as Miss Scandinavia. It's been pretty rough and ready. This has been a bit like World Championship Wrestling. 1:25 to go. Miss Scandinavia has gone to the lead now from She's Gallant. And then came Let Her Rip Riley and Severin for 3rd, but Miss Scandinavia is going to be too good. Won a rough one. Miss Scandinavia has beaten home She's Gallant, and 3rd's a photo. G. Lafroig's come quickly at the end, is in that photo with Let Her Rip Riley, and to their inside is Severin. Then came Bella Rosina. Next in is Faux Pas from Celtic Wonder, and then Viva La Burgundy. And next to go past is Yippee-Io, the late scratching number 11, Sacred Quartz. A length away 3rd, Smiling Assassin, 2 to Redsdale. Then came Spider Lily. This leader's giving them something to catch, and the last 2 Shock Till You Drop, an Oligarch 12 lengths off Lynn, who at the 500 metre mark still leads by about 4 lengths over I'll Have Bubbles. Smiling Assassin's a length away 3rd, then Spider Lily, Redsdale, Oligarch and Shock Till You Drop, 400 metres to go. Lynn still travels okay, margins back to 2, Ryder hasn't got Urgent on the leader yet, niggled at I'll Have Bubbles, Smiling Assassin makes some ground and Oligarch runs on, 200 to go, Lynn's a length in front of Smiling Assassin, I'll Have Bubbles still there, Oligarch outside the 4, Lynn still in front, margin half a length on Smiling Assassin, it's still Lynn, daring ride, yes! Lynn, Gosen Jagu pinched it, beat Smiling Assassin, I'll Have Bubbles and Oligarch, then Spider Lily, Shock Till You Drop and Redsdale. And then O'Kiwi, followed against the inside by Battle Cat from Sol Safira, and Meta Sequoia is last. 600 metres left to go. And Yamato Nadashiko leads by 2 lengths Golden Bay. Baby Monarcha's next to the inside from Whiskey in the Jar. Then came Pickup, Meta Sequoia onto the Whip Flying Agent from the Kraken and Battle Cat. Yamato Nadashiko, 300 metres to go, is travelling all right at the moment. Leads 2 lengths on Golden Bay and Pickup. Meta Sequoia's making some ground. 200 metres to go. Yamato Nadashiko is still a length in front of Golden Bay. Then came Pickup and Meta Sequoia. Yamato Nadashiko is kicking strongly. It sustained this run from about the 1500. What a win! Yamato Nadashiko beat Golden Bay and Meta Sequoia. Then Pickup, Sol Safira flying home from Hat-Trick Boys. Battle Cat, the Kraken, Lady M.O. Kiwi, Flying Agent, Whiskey in the Jar and Baby Monarcha. Then Frankie Doyle, Pamir comes into the race, so too To Love You and Wider Again Rock With Me. Then came Cicacia, and next is Campaign from Jeepers George. Sansa Stark leads, 350 to go. Down on the rail, leads a length on Elahido. Mr. Urella with a bit of a run. Then came Pamir. Sansa Stark on the inside. Mr. Urella's a neck away. Then Albert Me coming across heels. Sansa Stark on the its outside is Mr. Urella from Albert Me. Mr. Urella now is a neck on Sansa Stark. Albert Me. Mr. Urella's doing enough, and Mr. Urella's home, but Albert Me laid at them. Pamir ran into 3rd from Sansa Stark. Cicacia there for 4th, and then came Head Office. Next in To Love You and Mahana, followed in by Jeepers George, and then came Balhava, Bellissima Belle, Elahido, Rock With Me, Campaign. The last couple in Frankie Doyle and Adventuress. A length away 4th is Archduchess from Citarist and Yum's wider out. Then came Charpel Bridget Town. Now the favourites in heavy traffic, Sacred Delight. Probably 5 or 6 from them looking for some room, but ridden up at the same time. 300 to go. Leader is Bully Boy. A length on Czar wanted Citarist. Then Bridget Town and Yum. Sacred Delight half got chopped out, but in the meantime, Bully Boy has opened up. 3 lengths Citarist, Bridget Town, and then Czar wanted Sacred Delight. Bully Boy though, 100 metres to go. Bridget Town to 2nd from Citarist, but Bully Boy is too good. Bully Boy has beaten beaten Bridgettown. Third over Citarist, and fourth in is Sacred Delight. Next in Zar Wanted from Yum, and then came Archduchess, Shangold, Chappelle. Next in on the rail is Real Savvy from Hannah Marine Gifted, and Sebring Dragon is the last one in. The man's around it, Gentle Tonton near the inside under the whip. Opahi Jade, the widest to swing from D&G. Blue Lagoon gets trucking now, 300 to go. Leads about 3/4 of a length on Who Dares Wins. 2 lengths to the man, and Opahi Jade's out very wide. Blue Lagoon though, past the 200 metre mark. Still a length on Who Dares Wins. The man and Opahi Jade's wider out. Blue Lagoon still the leader. The man's about 3/4 of a length away. Blue Lagoon, the man. Opahi Jade late drive, they hit it. Whoa, that's very close at the end. Blue Lagoon or Opahi Jade, who did put in one very big lunge. I think the man will miss out and run third from Elfie, and Who Dares Wins. Then D&G, Gentle Tonton, and Show McCool. Out very wide is Wise Act. Around He Can Fly from Rangi Po. And then came Boots and All, and Sensei's gone back to last. Top of the straight, Sabre leads. Margins about 3/4 of a length on Signify. 1 length He Can Fly. Rangi Po getting a gap, starting to make ground now. Sensei through the middle, and then came Dynamic. Sabre against the inside. Out near the middle of the track is Signify. Sensei starting to come through the middle strongly now. Signify and Sensei are the two. Signify's ahead in front of Sensei, and Signify 1 and ahead on Sensei. Sabre ran third. If you like your S's, you've got the trifecta. Boots and All ran fourth. Then He Can Fly. Dynamic, Rangi Po, and last in is Wise Act. Emily Margaret down on the rail, and Wecker Force. There's nothing between them. 3 widers Pick Me Up in Rio, and a length away is Miroslava. Then came Miss Curious, Quattro Katie making a bit of ground nearer to the inside, but it's the favourite pair. Emily Margaret digs in for the fight here. Wecker Force looks to go with her from Quattro Katie. It's Wecker Force and Emily Margaret. The grey in front, Emily Margaret over Wecker Force, and then came Quattro Katie. Leader is still Emily Margaret. Wecker Force can't get level, and Emily Margaret won the Canterbury Belle. Emily Margaret has beaten Wecker Force and Quattro Katie. Fourth over Pick Me Up in Rio from Love Lucy. Then came Devil Staircase Exclaim, Suffragette ran on. Then Miss Curious from Dream Tester, Miroslava, Norma Jean, Eastern Warrior, Thunder Bay, Sweet Oak, and Ophelia Rose. Well, back is Parvina with Tom Brown, and the last couple, they are Red River Rock and Smokehouse Bay. Line of 3, and on the inside, it is Fire Show. At the middle, Strohan up 3 wide is St Regis, who might be going the best of the trio. Remington's a length away, and then came Hot Fuss and Dutch Courage. St Regis, Remington quickly claimed it, making some ground. Beneficial now, it's into the clear, but running around a little bit. Remington leads, Beneficial's a length away from St Regis. Parvina flying to third when it's all over, but it's Remington too good. Remington has beaten Beneficial and Parvina. Fourth over Hot Fuss. Next in St Regis from Red River Rock, Monza Sakuto Ifida. Then Conclusion, Tom Brown, Smokehouse Bay, Dutch Courage, Strohan. Next in Major Issue, Madam Swiss, and also Vishnu, and Fire Show, the early leader, knocked up to run last. Opahi Ranger starting to run around them from Corabella. He's Our Secret, Longford. He Be Right Hard Ridden. Last of all is She's Too Hot to Trot, 400 to go. It's Zarista on the rail, a length on Lake Chalice getting into the clear. Wide Awake is wider out from Forge, still there between them despite being under hard riding. Ride It Like You Stole It and Fire Lily. Zarista 200 to go. Lake Chalice has cruised up alongside. It's Zarista and Lake Chalice the pair. Lake Director with Ride It Like You Stole It, but it's Lake Chalice in front. Director is flooding home, but too late, and Lake Chalice won the last. Lake Chalice beat Director and Zarista. Fourthly, the Wide Awake, who got going again late, will Ride It Like You Stole It. From Sava Sunfire, Lily Corabella Longford. He's Our Secret, Opahi Ranger, Forge, Resplendent Glory. She's Too Hot to Trot, and He Be Right the last one in.